Hey everyone! So, Costco has this deal of the non-stick pan. Non-stick pan. I can't. Yeah, for $10 off until this Sunday. It's good size, 10-inch and then 11.5, $39 to $29. But is it worth it? Let's find out. Hi, I'm Mari, author of international best-selling cookbook, Kitchen Wizard Flexipes. So, yeah, my non-stick pan was getting very rowdy, and then it was emitting some weird smell. So I thought, like, okay, before it gets bad, let's get a new one, especially because this sale was going on, and I found it at the store. And again, it's $29.99 instead of $39.99 until this Sunday. And the size are very, very easy to use for smallish size family. So here's the box. They say that it's designed for cooking with or without oil, oven-proof to 400 degrees, and dishwasher safe, and cool touch handle, and induction base. So in the past, I think these pans were not induction based, but then now it is. And they used to say 500, have 500 degrees, up to 500 degrees, but then they lowered it to 400. I wonder why. And it does have a very cool touch handle, so which makes it easy to cook. Now, the infomercial says food slice, and you can use the metal utensils, and then you can even, the celebrity chef was using like one of these, like a egg beater, the mixer thingy, like hand mixer thing. I would not do that. Please try it on your own risk. I don't know if they would give you a new one just because you tried it, copying that chef. So I would say and then I have been trying it for about 2-3 weeks to test it. And here's what I found. Number one, the pros is thicker, and it's very well balanced, and it looks beautiful, and it's super easy cleanup. Look, as a matter of fact, this is right after I cook my lunch, and you can kind of see these rice, and then you can see from the spatula. I haven't cooked either of them. The spatula is covered with the rice and tomatoes and then all that, and then the frying pan, you can probably just wipe it and then it's clean. And so if you want to do no oil cooking, it's great. The first thing I cooked was the chicken thighs, and it took a little bit longer, but then even without any oil whatsoever, it turned out really delicious just with salt and pepper. And it really did not require any oil whatsoever. And then it slid on the frying pan, and then I didn't have to, kind of clean it hard or, remove it or anything like that. Now, the cons, depending on the food or dish, it does stick or it needs help releasing. And I found it is slower to cook or brown. The chicken was one of the example. And also it repels oil and then behaved differently. And then let me tell you what I mean by that. So this is the dish I made. And then you can kind of see that the oil is kind of repelling on the side. So it turned out pretty nicely at the end, but then it took me a lot longer than expected to get this color. And then for if you don't care about it, it's fine, but then for me it's important. So it's yeah, so that's one thing you might want to learn. This is the thing I just cooked, and again, you know, it doesn't stick at all, but the fried rice didn't taste very crisp. So for you it might be okay, but then for me, who has been eating fried rice, you know, growing up in Japan and then eating it since I was a little kid, so I was like, no, don't like it. And then when I made this something we called omuraisu, which is like omelet rice. So you make this like an egg clip thingy, and that worked really well. Although you have to kind of help remove this egg crepe thing with the rubber spatula because it was pretty well stuck. But then you can see the color is beautiful. Oops. And then when I made this dish with tofu and you know, I put some cornstarch on the tofu and then cook it, and then it didn't stick. That part was great. But then when I added the soy sauce and mirin mixture to make agedashi tofu, see, I mean, it's like oil and then the soy sauce didn't mix, and then it didn't look very good, and it tasted a little oily. So I feel like I need to kind of cook a little bit differently, and then that's what I mean by behave differently. And I just wanted to show you, you know, I the other day I tried to make a crepe, and then it just didn't work. So I used the what I did last time was that I used Jack Penden's crepe recipe. So he tells you to you know, melt the 1 tablespoon of oil in the frying pan and then put it back into the batter. But when I did that, it just worked horribly. So I'm just gonna mix the egg now and put the 1/3 of 1/3 cup of oil. I mean, not the oil, flour. Sorry. And then just a little bit of so good. A little bit of see, a little bit of milk to make a batter gradually. Mixing together. But anyway, yeah, what happened when I tried the first time was that the butter kind of goes to the edge of the pan, and then I'm like, ew, that's weird. And you know, that's what I said about repelling the oil. It just seems to go to the edge, and then the middle, it just doesn't stay in the middle part. So I'm just gonna, I just made the batter, and let's see, I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and sugar. And then I'm gonna put the melted butter right now, so that, see, I can kind of show you. Just don't go anywhere. I mean, here. So this is an experiment you get to watch. So here, it's like, it might be hard to see, but anyway, so last time it didn't work. What's this one? So I have been cooking this for a while, but it doesn't make any sound. It's really weird. And this time I think it's covering the pan a little bit better. But again, it just a little bit different. And it's taking longer, and then it seems to be a little bit thicker than it should be. You know, I'm not too sure if this is going to work for the crepe very well. And then normally I can make about 6 or 7 crepes in this size pan, but last time I couldn't. And then the first batch was horrible. I mean, normally the pancake and everything, first batch is like oil covered and it was not very nice and everything, but it was a disaster. So anyway, yeah, and then I'm gonna tell you while it's cooking and then taking forever. So I would say get it if you love easy cleanup and then no oil cooking of simple food like chicken or like beef or even fish. I haven't tried a fish yet, but when I do, I will let you know. And then also for the price and then Costco's generous return policy. Now, if you watch this later, and then if it's after the Costco sale ends, I mean, they still have a very good return policy. And then also Amazon have a return, allowing the return until the end of January because of the holiday sale season. So, you know, you would have over 3 months. So I would definitely test it and then see if you like it, because you might like it. But for me, the verdict is I need more testing and then make a final decision. And if I didn't have the this Costco's generous return policy, I am not too sure if I can get it. See, I need to kind of help it. It seems to be better than the last time, so we'll see. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't quite slide. See that there's no color whatsoever, so I have to wait a little bit longer. And I feel like that's, if fast cooking is important for you, you may or you may not like it. So yeah, so question of the day: do you use non-stick pan or cast iron pan, and why? Let me know in the comments below. And subscribe now if you want to save more time, money, and then food, while putting together a more variety of delicious meals your family love. And I have a free copy of meal prepping. Oops, so sorry, I need to be seeing this. Yeah, I have a free copy of meal prepping quick start guide that saves you 30 minutes a day this week and beyond. So go to marisuzuki.com and then get your copy. All right, so let's flip it. Yeah, see, there's no color. I mean, still no color. I don't know why. So I feel like I need to flip it again. But anyway, so thank you so much for watching, and have fun. Oops. Kitchen Wizarding. Bye.